50 Cent has officially broken his silence. And he's not just mad, he's out for blood, warning Charleston White and Rick Ross by name that if either one of them had anything to do with it, there will be hell to pay. The streets are on high alert and the internet is in meltdown mode as Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has finally responded to what many are calling the most brazen move in hip-hop drama history, an alleged break-in at his residence reportedly linked to Charleston White. Up until now, 50 had remained eerily quiet while social media spiraled with conspiracy theories, accusations, and fan-fueled investigations. But when 50 speaks, he doesn't whisper, he roars. And today, he let the whole world know that he's locked in, focused, and ready for war. From the moment the break-in rumors hit the internet, fans and foes alike speculated that it was only a matter of time before 50 fired back. But nobody expected just how raw, direct, and dangerous his response would be. In a shocking Instagram livestream, followed by a cryptic yet aggressive Twitter post, 50 Cent put everyone on notice, especially Charleston White and Rick Ross. "This some rat, SHD," 50 snarled during the livestream, his face a mask of contempt and intensity. "You break into a man's house, thinking you gone find something to lock him up? That's federal. That's coward, SHD. And I'm telling you now, it better not be Charleston. It better not be Ross. If it is, I swear I'm making ugly." The warning was not subtle. It was a full-throttle threat, laced with that signature 50 Cent bravado and venom. And if history tells us anything, when 50 sets his sights on someone, the fallout is never pretty. From Ja Rule to Young Buck, the game to Wendy Williams, 50 has built an empire off confrontations, beefs, and public takedowns. He's not just a rapper. He's a strategist, a chess player in a game of egos, narratives, and power. This situation, however, is different. This isn't about a diss track or a subtweet. This is about home security, personal safety, and legal warfare. According to insiders, 50 Cent has already ramped up his private security, briefed his legal team, and hired independent investigators to dig into every angle of the break-in. But more than that, he's going on the offensive. "See, they think I'm just going to sit back and take it. Nah," he continued in the video. "You come for the king, you best not miss. I built all this from the ground up. Ain't nobody taking me down without getting buried." The comments came just days after Charleston White was accused of orchestrating a covert operation to infiltrate 50's home in search of evidence that could potentially get him locked up. While no concrete proof has tied White to the crime yet, whispers from the streets and suspicious footage have fueled the narrative. What made things even murkier was Charleston's own silence, which many interpreted as guilt or fear. But 50 didn't stop there. In what many called a nuclear name drop, he mentioned Rick Ross, suggesting that if the MMG boss had anything to do with this, it would be lights out. For those unfamiliar, 50 and Ross have a long, blood-stained history of lyrical warfare, lawsuits, and personal jabs, dating back over a decade. So to hear 50 lump Ross in with Charleston White was a clear sign. This beef might not be dead. In fact, it could be more alive and more dangerous than ever. The media is already buzzing. Talk shows, podcasts, and radio stations are all dissecting 50's live stream like a Zapruder film, parsing every word, every facial expression, and every cryptic phrase or clues. Was 50 bluffing? Was this just posturing? Or is something massive about to go down behind the scenes? TMZ reportedly reached out to 50 Cent's reps for clarification, but got no response, only fueling the speculation that plans are already in motion. Meanwhile, fans are picking sides online, with hashtags like #TeamFifth, #CharlestonSnitched, and #Ross vs. Fifth trending across X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. Many fans praise 50's response, calling it a return to form. "This the old Fifth," one comment read. "The one who ain't afraid to burn bridges and torch the whole industry, if he got to." Others, however, are warning that this could escalate too far. "We're not just talking music beef anymore," another commenter wrote. "This is real life. This is homes, privacy, law enforcement. Somebody's going to get seriously hurt." Even celebrities have started weighing in. Boozy Badass, never one to stay silent, took to Instagram and said, 50 ain't playing. Y'all better leave that man alone. He different. DJ Academics, ever the instigator, tease an emergency episode of the show just to talk about the drama. This the hip-hop Avengers War, he posted. And then there's Charleston White himself. After days of silence, he finally took to TikTok with a cryptic message. You can't lock up what's protected by God. While he didn't directly address 50 or the break-in allegations, the timing and tone of the post were impossible to ignore. Was it defiance? Denial? A challenge? Meanwhile, Rick Ross has remained uncharacteristically quiet. Usually quick to clap back at 50 with slick jabs and luxury-laced rebuttals, Ross's lack of response is raising eyebrows. Is he avoiding the smoke, or preparing a bigger response behind the scenes? Law enforcement sources haven't confirmed if a formal investigation into the break-in has yielded any arrests, but insiders claim that 50's team is pressing for answers and pressing hard. Fifth ain't waiting on no cops, said one source. He's taking matters into his own hands. He's on the warpath. The warpath. That's a word fans haven't used for 50 in a while. Not since the height of his G-Unit days. Not since the early 2000s when he was tearing to the industry with get rich or die trying and fearlessly naming names. But now, with his legacy secure and his empire sprawling across music, film, and business, 50 Cent seems more dangerous than ever. Not because he needs to prove anything, but because he has nothing left to lose. He's no longer a hungry rapper clawing for a spot. He's a billionaire gladiator guarding